overview of running the IDT Wireless system. The first thing that we do is we join the ISG demo hotspot that it gives. We can see the sensor cube down here and the mobile hub right here, which is the Raspberry Pi 0W with a hat containing their wireless device. And then we pull up the web page, which is this address here, http://demo.isg. And the first thing that we get, the very first time you log on, is the region selection, which we would pick the North America one, and it will reconfigure itself accordingly for the correct region. And once that's done, we would get into the live sensor graph, which looks just like this. So if I hold my hand over this, we'll actually be able to see a spike in the humidity, and the temperature will go up eventually. You'll see the temperature is a little bit more granular, this in red right here, but the humidity goes up right away. And if I take my hand off, it drops pretty quick, which is pretty impressive considering it's essentially enclosed in this case with just these vent holes along the top here. The other thing that we have is the flow sensor down at the bottom. We see the readout of the flow. And it was actually pretty sensitive when I've been playing with it. Oops, I go over here. So I don't know if I can get it like this, but just by giving a little blow through there, or if I put the tube on here that they supplied. Okay, so I can blow into this end of the tube, and I get a pretty good spike. And the other thing I noticed was that just even by squeezing on this, sometimes it would spike. It's not going to do it for me right now, but it seemed like it was pretty sensitive. I can zoom in and out with the scroll wheel on the mouse for these graphs. I'm just moving my scroll up and down to see what different levels I have. I've got a readout of my voltage. Now right now I'm powering this from the USB power supply that it came with. I could also switch it over to battery power as well, where that would be more useful. What else do we have? We've got a bunch of information here. Measurement interval, transmitting each sample, and we'll get into more of this in some of the next posts. So I can come back over here. This was one bug I found. Depending on how you come into the screen, this graph can be hidden. So I'll see if I can get that to come back. Sensor view, and that will refresh. Okay, so I was able to get this up and running in just about 5 minutes from the very first time I opened the thing up. So it seems like it worked pretty good out of the box.